Justin Trudeau's support going down the toilet. Why I believe Justin Trudeau is going to resign shortly. We are so close to seeing a Justin Trudeau resignation coming up here. And I'm going to tell you guys why I think we're going to see a Justin Trudeau resignation. It's crumbling apart. Everything's falling apart. If you guys have been paying attention, Jacinda Trudeau here resigned. She resigned this week. One of the biggest COVID tyrants, one of Klaus Schwab's young global leaders, one of Justin Trudeau's closest allies. Her polling numbers in New Zealand are in the toilet, so she's resigned. Here, I even have the clips. We can laugh at this together.
For my part, I want to finish with a simple thank you to New Zealanders for giving me this opportunity to serve and to take on what has and will always be the greatest role of my life. I hope in return, I leave behind a belief that you can be kind but strong, empathetic but decisive, optimistic but focused, that you can be your own kind of leader, one that knows when it's time to go.
Time to go. Yes, the COVID tyrants are coming down. And this is why I believe Justin Trudeau, whose popularity is dying right now. You guys saw me dance to these Ontario trend lines. Just look at the trend line. Have you ever seen Ontario look this weak for Justin Trudeau? This is horrendous. It's horrible. Now, famously, in 1984, Justin Trudeau's father resigned. And this is where this video is going to go, okay? I'm going to read this clip from Wikipedia. That's another toilet. But anyways, by 1984, the Progressive Conservatives held a substantial lead in the opinion polls under their new leader, Brian Mulroney. And polls indicated that the Liberals faced all but certain defeat if Trudeau led them into the next election. On February 29, 1984, a day after what he described as a walk through the snowy streets of Ottawa, Trudeau announced he would not lead the Liberals into the next election. The writing was on the wall in 1984. Justin Trudeau, Pierre Trudeau, it appeared he had no chance of beating the next conservative leader coming in. We are seeing the same thing right now in Canada with Pierre Poilievre. Like, Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives have an 8% lead over Justin Trudeau. That's a bloodbath. In a country like Canada, which is very left-leaning, very liberal to begin with, the Conservatives have an 8% lead. Now, you guys may think Justin Trudeau's stupid, and I agree. But I will tell you one thing. The people who run Justin Trudeau, the people who pull his strings, are not stupid. These people win elections. I think they're going to pull Justin Trudeau out before the next election. I don't think he claims that he's going to make it to the next election. I do not believe it. His father resigned. Justin Trudeau has been known to do things exactly like his father, like famously with the press, right? Here's an example.
But when I asked the PM if he fuddle-duddled, he repeated what his dad once said when Pierre Trudeau was accused of the same thing.
What is the nature of your thoughts, gentlemen, when you say you move your lips in a particular way?
And here's Pierre.
What is the nature of your thoughts, gentlemen, when you say fuddle-duddle or something like that? God, you...
Justin Trudeau loves doing things like his father, okay? He used wartime measures on Canadians for a friendly protest that was completely unnecessary, but I'm starting to believe, was this an homage to his dad? Was it because of dad that he invoked the Emergencies Act on Canadian citizens? I believe that it was possibly a tribute to his father. He didn't need to bring wartime measures. You know, in the 70s, it's debatable. They had actual terrorists taking over Quebec. Yeah, that might actually, armed terrorists, not people dancing in downtown Ottawa, grilling hot dogs and honking and having a good time and having essentially what was like a block party. It was actual terrorists, trying to overtake the government in the 70s. But Trudeau did that just like his father. So Trudeau repeats his father's lines in the press. Trudeau uses wartime measures on his own citizens. Is Trudeau going to follow in his father's footsteps and resign in 2023? I truly believe it's happening. Okay. For a little history, I'll give you guys a little history lesson on Justin Trudeau's father. Another similarity here. Justin Trudeau's father in 1980 tried to form a coalition with the NDP. Did you guys know that? I bet you didn't. It failed. But now in 2022, Justin Trudeau managed to get the coalition with the NDP and his boyfriend Jagmeet Singh. Yeah, there's another similarity between Justin Trudeau and his father. I'll let you guys know another thing about the NDP. Did you know that Justin Trudeau's dad, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, was a far left socialist, and that he was identified as NDP, and he only joined the Liberals because they had no chance of winning. The NDP had no chance of winning in a federal election. Read this from Wikipedia. His decision to join the Liberal Party of Canada rather than the CCF's successor, the NDP, was partly based on his belief that the federal NDP could not achieve power. Right. So Justin Trudeau's roots, come from socialism, whether it's his birth certificate dad, who identified as NDP, or, allegedly, the Cuban father, who, was one of the biggest faces of communism the world has ever seen. Justin Trudeau's roots come from socialism. This is who he is. This is what he believes. And just like Justin Trudeau now, he cannot walk. He's driving out in public. He's walking out in public. He's getting harassed everywhere, screamed at. Justin Trudeau probably will never be able to walk around in public again without security for the rest of his life. It's very similar. If you guys remember here.
But when I asked the PM if he fuddle-duddled.
That's the in the 1980s. Similar things were happening to Pierre Elliott Trudeau. They're happening to Justin Trudeau right now. Watch this clip and tell me if this is eerily similar to what's going on with Justin Trudeau right now.
But in Sudbury, it was back to making salads.
It was the largest and probably the most unfriendly crowd on Trudeau's trip. Hundreds of angry people hurled insults, tomatoes, and eggs at the private car carrying Trudeau and his 3 sons. When the tomatoes and eggs ran out, they started throwing rock. For many, Trudeau's visit was a chance to vent their anger over the economy.
Yeah, his father was equally unpopular as he is now. Notice the similarities, why they were protesting in that video, throwing vegetables and rocks at the train, because the economy was in the toilet. What's happening right now in Canada? The economy's in the toilet. There's a lot of similarities between him and his father. It's crumbling for Justin Trudeau. The end is near. Justin Trudeau's unraveling. Justin Trudeau now in the Toronto Star is blaming Canadians, you and me. If you're watching this video, you probably don't support Justin Trudeau. He's blaming us for being racist now. That's why he has low polling numbers, because we're racist. Because Canadians are racist. Is it because you're black, Justin? Anyways.
Read in the Liberal pamphlet, the Toronto Star.
I love Pierre. The Liberal pamphlet, the Toronto. I would have said the Liberal toilet paper, the Toronto Star. That's more of a statesman. That's more of a polished politician's response. I would have said toilet paper. But yes. Watch Pierre just dunk on Trudeau here.
That you claim the reason you're so unpopular with Canadians is because Canadians are racist. This from a guy who dressed up in racist costumes so many times, he can't even remember them all. Really, Justin, you can't remember how many times you dressed up in racist costumes?
Let's toss the crickets for that. The reason Justin Trudeau's unpopular is because you, the person watching this video, you're a racist. You are racist. Throw the crickets for Klaus Schwab in the chat if you guys are racist, because if you believe that. I'm not a racist at all. I just don't like Justin Trudeau, and I believe if you're watching this video, you're probably feeling the same way as I am. I'm going to ask you, so I went and I did a Twitter poll here. I asked people, okay, will Justin Trudeau go for a walk in the snow and resign before the next election? 47.2 to 52.8. So like 48-52. So basically a coin flip. Half of you people on Twitter, well, Twitter, it's not YouTube, think that Justin Trudeau is going to resign before the election. I believe Justin Trudeau's for sure going to resign before the election, or is going to be forced out. Half of the people think he's too much of a narcissist. He thinks he has this in the bag. You see, what you guys need to understand is that Justin Trudeau is not the one making these decisions. There are people pulling Justin Trudeau's strings that can force him to resign. And I think that's what's going to happen. Let me know in the comments, okay? Do you think Justin Trudeau will resign before the next election, or you think he makes it to 2025? And I'll ask you another question. Does not supporting Justin Trudeau make you a racist? According to Justin Trudeau, it does. So thank you for all the support. If you guys enjoyed this video, if this was entertaining to you guys, subscribe to my channel, hit me with a like, a comment. I will see you guys in the comments. Let me know. Is he going to resign? Are you a racist because you don't support Trudeau? See you guys at the next video. I'm out.